Murders in the war against Tigray forces that began in November 2020 continue. As a result, concerns around the world about this long-standing conflict in Ethiopia keep increasing, with regional and Western forces asking for an urgent ceasefire, especially after the big fight between Tigrayan crowds and federal troops, and their progress reaching the capital Addis Ababa this week. After the arrival of U.S. envoy Jeffrey Feltman in Ethiopia on Thursday, the European Union and East Africa's bloc demanded from the Intergovernmental Authority on Development that military actions must be postponed.
Negotiated ceasefire can be developed in a way that takes into account the political concerns that the two sides, I'm talking about the government, the TPLF in this case, may have about dealing with each other, that can try to deal with the distrust. And President Obasanjo, as a respected African leader, can play an important role in helping to put together a process.
The U.S. Embassy in Addis Ababa has approved the voluntary evacuation of some employees and their families as conflicts weaken. Washington said Wednesday that he was deeply concerned about the situation and asked for the postponement of military actions and ceasefire negotiations. Thousands of people were killed and more than 2 million were displaced, and 400,000 were famine in Tigray during this yearly conflict.
The risks to the integrity of the Ethiopian state, and some of the, according to the documentation that we have, some of the absolute worst, most horrifying human rights violations were committed by the Eritrean Defense Forces.
Meanwhile, the Ethiopian government has declared a 6-month emergency that would permit authorities assemble citizens of all military ages with weapons as well as continue to fight on Thursday despite the reproach of ceasefire from international calls.